I'm sitting here with Mizoram Rajya Sabha MP, Mr. Ronald Sapa Tlau, who recently voted against the CAB in the last parliament session. Hello, sir. Sir, what do you think are the safeguards that the central government should take now that, Assam and the rest of Northeast is burning?
Well, I think the only measure that the central government can and should take is to completely, uh, you know, uh, exempt the entire northeastern geographical area from the CAA implementation. That's the only issue, that's the only safeguard that they can take now, in my humble opinion.
And what does this CAA mean for the whole of Northeast?
As you know, the entire northeast is covered with different groups of tribes of tribal groups and non-tribal groups. We have so many different dialects. It's a beautiful area, as Nehruji and Gandhiji would have called it as a flower garden, where you have many different kinds of flowers. That's exactly what we are. We have been so peacefully setting up here and settling here, and all of a sudden this is coming here, and in very much against our own uh, wishes and desires. And it's just like opening a Pandora box. Now it's all over India. Not only, it's also outside of India. All the Indian, uh, uh, population uh, across the world, around the globe, diaspora as we call it, they are now coming out because, very interestingly, these people who are in different parts of the other countries, they are there on the condition that they have freedom, secularism, and if they don't have, they cannot survive. So the same thing, what they need over there, we also need it. So we have to preserve our identity, our culture, our mores, our ethos, our religion, which may not be of the same thing with what we have in the mainstream India. So we need to preserve all these things, and to do that, CAA or CAB as it was, are coming right against us. That's the feeling of the Northeast people.
Okay, now Mizoram is exempted from this act, but what are your fears for the state?
This exemption means only one very tiny, tiny thing. You know what it means? They, what it essentially means is the Chakma people who have been settling here either legally or illegally, they will not be included in this to get some bonus or what they call citizenship. That's all it means. But the people who are outside of Mizoram are going to be included in this. The people of Mizoram have a deep fear, a lingering fear, that these people who will now become part of the Indian citizenship will now flood into Mizoram. That is what the fear is. We have over 1 lakh of Chakma people in Arunachal who have not had this citizenship at all during that many years. And with this, we are afraid that some notorious and some unlawful people who are after vote, will try to get them citizenship through this CAA also, so that once they are illegally or legally becoming an Indian citizenship, they will come into Mizoram because that's the only place where they can claim as their own. So that is the lingering fear among the Mizos.
So, I think that the Mizo people are very proud of you that you voted against this act. So, what were their reactions? What did people say to you when you returned to Mizoram?
Well, with all humility, I say this. I think majority of them were very happy with what I did, and that is that I voted very vehemently against it. So I think what I did was down in my heart that there was no other option but to vote for against it, because this is what I had been feeling along. From the year 2002, I wrote a book for your very kind information on secularism in India and the Hindu extremists. That was what I was fearing all along from there, that one day these people will come, and it's like we said, a Pandora box opening. So today our peace, our existence are all in question, because from the eyes of the BJP and also the RSS, Mizoram is a part of the planet where they feel is unfriendly because we're Christians. But the way we feel is we're just as Indians as the Hindus are Indians. We're nothing less or more. So I think that because I have no other option but to vote against it, I think the Mizo people, by and large, majority have read what was in my mind. I think they appreciated the fact that they came to meet me in the airport with lots of garlands and bouquets, and as we call it, that tollopuan. I think that was the greatest thing that would ever happen to me and to my family. So I think I really appreciate what they have done to me. I don't think that I deserve it.